Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to. One moment, I thought I heard my husband call me. Nope, guess I didn't. Welcome back to another Ramble session on a Monday. I hope y'all are doing well, and I hope you had a great week and a wonderful weekend. We, we had a very nice weekend actually. We had my daughter came up with a friend, and it was very nice indeed. And of course, when was it? Saturday, we all went out and we had some breakfast together. We went up on a river drive, which is so beautiful, and it was a gorgeous day mostly. And we went to our favorite antique store. Yes, I you just can't stop us, guys. You just can't stop us. So, yes, we had a wonderful time. Pretty soon they're going to know us by name there. And we did get one more glass piece, and I did not bring it in here, but it was super cute. It's a little cranberry pitcher and beautiful. It was white, it was clear and cranberry, but the exciting part, my daughter found it, and the exciting part was that it had the Fenton sticker on it as well as the original tag, which is a-okay, right? Yeah, we collect them because we like them. If you're new here, welcome. I don't know if I said that or not, but if you're new here and you don't know our obsession with glass lately, glassware, yeah, it's beautiful. And like one of the things that we do collect are these little hats. I don't believe that this is not Fenton, but it's a top hat. They're actually like toothpick holders. But anyway, long story there. But yeah, now we're just like in a Fenton frenzy. So we love going to the antique store, and they always have something new there. And what did my daughter get? My daughter got a uranium glass pitcher. Her brother's not going to be happy with her. She had bought last time we were there, which was like a couple weeks ago when she came up with another friend. It was her spring break. Anyway, she had bought a uranium glass. It was like I don't know what it was, like a dish, I guess, but and obviously it has a bit of uranium in it. It glows under black light. It is really cool, but yeah, you don't want to like eat out of it or drink out of it or anything like that. So my son, of course, is in the nuclear business, and yeah, so he wasn't thrilled when she brought that home, and he probably won't be thrilled when she brings another piece of it home. But she did get that and something else. What else did she get? Now I can't remember now. She got that. Oh, she got a little Fenton she likes Fenton too. She loves glassware as well. It's I don't know. Both my kids do. I don't know what's happening with us, but anyway, it is fun. The hunt is very fun. But she got a little. It's like a little bud vase, and it's not quite cobalt blue. I don't know what kind of blue it is, but it's beautiful. It's hobnail, and it has the ruffle on the top, and it was super cute. So she got that, and then her friend got like a glass mug. It was really cute. Yeah, green. It was beautiful. Anyway, so that was our weekend. And then this past week, it has been crazy weather, let me tell you what. We had like a mini hurricane, no lie. Well, it wasn't like a hurricane. That's exaggerating. It was more like a tropical storm. Like the winds were close to 50 miles per hour. Our house was shaking. It was craziness, craziness. And like the week before that, I don't know if I told you last week, but the week before that, we had like a tornado touchdown across the river. It is just weird. I mean, we've had some crazy, crazy weather. Yeah. And during that little mini, you know, tropical storm, it was so bizarre. It just like blew up out of nowhere. And the wind, let me tell you what, guys, it was honking. It was honking. It was scary. I mean, I have to admit, it was scary. Anyway, so that's been our our week and whatever. I thank you so much for your prayers and your thoughts. Keep them coming. Okay, keep them coming. Right now, as you're watching this, I am at the hospital having a test run, and praying that all goes well. But yeah, and I won't have the results for like another week or so. So yeah, just keep them coming. I really appreciate it. Prayer does work. Yeah, so thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's just get on with this after what, have I been talking 10 minutes? Anyway, let me show you this. We'll get into what I've been doing currently in this book, which is pretty much nothing, okay? My background here, which I realize is probably quite busy and dark for for you guys, but it was super fun to do. Yep. I've been obsessed with this. It's not a new technique. I mean, really, nothing in this crafty world is new, but I just use a brayer and I do these just random dots, and when you roll over them, it makes what my Aunt Glenna calls a lily pad. And it's, yeah, I just had so much fun. And this was the first one I made last week. If you guys saw this video, it's out of a white envelope. They're super fun to use. They make, quite literally, in my opinion, the best size journal for just 1 month, you know. Yeah, they're great. I just love them. I love the size of it. And the best part too is that you can just take an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, fold it in half, and you have a signature. You know, you have a 4 pages, you know. So they're just really nice. So what I ended up doing was making this journal. This journal is my May journal. This is seam binding that I don't think that they sell anymore. Anyway, I dyed it myself with some sprays a long time ago and crinkled it up, and that's a lot of fun to do. If you want to see the crinkling thing, let me think. I think I was watching Recreations by Brooke, my sweet Brookie Boo. I was watching her make a journal, perhaps, and she showed how she crinkles her seam binding. Yeah, it's super easy. You crinkle it up, you put it in a plastic bag, you tie it. Maybe it was her, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. At any rate, you should go over and check her channel out anyway, because she makes beautiful journals. Yeah, you throw some dye in there, you tie it up. I don't know. I don't have a video on it, but it's super easy to do, and it just makes this beautiful crinkly. Could it have been Allison that did it? Was it Allison? Check out Allison too at AJ's Inspired Life. I can't believe, forgive me, I can't remember. Anywho, I made this journal for my May journal, and I did the same technique as I did this one. And I absolutely love the way it came out. Love it. Love it. And it does have sparkly. See that? Yep, I have some glitter paint. This is my one tray of paint here. I have some in the tubes. It's all acrylic paint, and I have some in the bottles, the little bottles, craft paint. And yeah, it was a lot of fun to do. So much fun that I went and was just sitting in here one day listening to music and did that all over my sheet. And like I said, I realized that it's really dark, but it's pretty background. So anywho, so inside here, let's see. I did my little loop here that has this little loop here to hold my tassel. The tassel, these are things that I added on after I showed you how I made the whole journal. So I think it was last Friday, perhaps, was the video on how I made this journal sans the decorating of it, okay, and the putting in of this. I did the cover, like I painted the cover with you guys, and then I added the signatures, and that was it. And then all the rest I did off camera, including making this little tassel here. This is out of silk ribbon, and usually I iron these things, but I just thought it was really pretty just like that, because they come on a card. And so anyway, they have these little creases in them, but I liked it anyway. And I have a little piece right there, because that is what I am seeking. And it's on a little lobster claw on a little loop that I do as I am putting the binding in. Okay, it's a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. And then, yeah, let's see, inside I have, and yes, I'm aware that this is upside down. That's perfectly fine by me. These are just various papers from my stash. This happens to be from another journal that I took apart. This is just a white envelope. I think I said that. This is just like schedule from years ago that my husband had and brought home because he wasn't using. My dyed paper, I dye it with food coloring on just a regular journal. And this is just I don't know. It was like something I got from the Keys It was free at their library. So that, and this is back to this painted paper, right? And so I have 16 pieces of paper in here, all the same, just alternating. It's exactly the same, right? Like from the journal book, the white page, this page, and this page. And then I have that again, journal thing, white page, dyed page, this page. Okay. So I have 4 sets of that equaling 16 pages, which gives me enough for 32 days, right? 32 like this, right? Will be May 1st. This will be May 31st. And then I have a pocket back here for whatever reason. I usually don't even put anything in this pocket, and I generally don't put a pocket up here either. I just leave it blank. So, anywho, sometimes I put something here, sometimes I don't. I don't know if I will or not, but I am glad to say that my May journal is all complete. And then what I did after Friday's video, when I came in here and added all the decorated the cover or whatever, aside from the little tassel, which I have not added anything onto it except this piece, little Tim Holtz charm. And I don't think well, I might. It depends on what happens this month, right? Because I showed you before with this journal here, I've added things like this little Publix bag I added. This is the little bobber my husband found for me. This is a little envelope that my girlfriend from the UK, Barbara, she sent me. And that's Anchor for Jesus. And yeah, these little bits I put on here, like the butterfly. This says life. This is just a vintage button. But on this one, I didn't put anything on here. So I don't know if I'll add things throughout the month or if I'll just leave it plain. I just really happen to love the way it looks. All these different colors of silk ribbon, yellows and pinks and coral. And yeah, I just thought it looked really pretty. And then here's a Bible verse down here. This is a verse from C.S. Lewis that I got from a desk calendar. And then these right here are flowers. I was sitting, excuse me, watching TV with my husband one day, and I just was doodling some flowers. And I cut them all out. And so I have a little pouch right here in front of me that has all the ones that I cut out. What I ended up doing was, remember how I've told you before that I'm impatient. And so whenever I print something, I might not, use up the whole 8.5 by 11 piece of copy paper, but I never throw away these extra bits, right? I will doodle on them and cut them out. I will do my lettering on them. Like, let me see if I can find some lettering in here real fast. Like this lettering, that's what I use, right? I use the offcuts of my copy paper, so I don't waste it. So I collected a bunch of offcuts from my desk when I was cleaning up, believe it or not. Yeah, my desk is actually clean right now. It won't be like that for long. And so, yeah, I just doodled, a bunch of different sizes, very small ones, larger ones, and bigger ones. Because I'll show you my other journal. I ended up using them on a page, and I just loved the way that it looked. I really like black and white next to color. Yeah, I like that. And so, as I was sitting there cutting them all out, I thought, oh, maybe my friends would like some. So I went ahead and drew some out on a regular piece of copy paper and then put my, for personal use, and signed it by Elizabeth, Never Hopeless by Elizabeth. And look, here's a bonus one. It has nothing on it. I didn't finish that one. There you go, right? It's like a little Easter egg. Anyway, so I thought that you guys might like these to have for yourself, to use in your own journals if you journal, or to use in your artwork or whatever. I had so much fun doing these. Yeah, I was just doodling, and I thought, yeah, my friends might like some. So they are available on the community tab. Okay. Now, before I upload this video, I'm going to go ahead and put them in as a permanent Google Doc where if you look in my description box, you can see I have links to all my Google Docs of the free printables, and they're all free. You just click on them, it takes you to Google Docs, and you print them out, use them however you want. The only thing I do request is that, you know, if you do use them, that you tag me in it. You know, if you put it on, you know, on YouTube, or you put it on Instagram or whatever, you know, tag me in it so that I can see what you do with them, because I would love to see what y'all create. And speaking of that, if you don't have those social medias, which is fine, and you just want, like, you've made something, but you just want to show it to me, because I had one of you lovely ladies ask me, you know, you had made a journal, I believe, and wanted to show me, and I am very much looking forward to seeing it. Right down below, if you click in the description box, or you click more, where it says more right under the description of the video, you drop that menu down, and it has a whole bunch of links on there. I know it's arduous, I'm sorry, but I try to make it as easy for you as possible to just click on something, you know, instead of trying to search for it. Believe me, I've been down that rabbit hole before, and it can be quite annoying. So I'd rather just have everything right there in a link. It makes it just easier for everybody. So if you want to show me something and you don't have those social medias, that's fine. I have my email account is there. You just copy and paste. It's a Gmail account. It's sometimes helpless, never hopeless at gmail.com. And you can just copy and paste that and send me pictures via email. That would be great as well. So yeah, always check the description box, because hopefully all the information that you request or that you're thinking about requesting is already down there, more than likely. Yeah, so always check that out. So I had so much fun making this. I'm going to make this one into a journal. I just haven't done it yet. But, this was so much fun to do. And thank you very much to Rita, and also to, who else was it? Oh gosh. I'm sorry, forgive me, but yes, Rita has suggested that if you don't have a brayer to do this, you could easily use a rolling pin, and I'm sure you could. So thank you so much for sharing that. And then somebody else, forgive me, I do not remember your name. You also talked about a credit card thing. Yes. So you can do the same thing with a scraper, right? You could do it with a spatula, a small spatula. Yeah. Lots of tools that you can use around your house, so you don't have to have any special tools or anything like that. And I'm a huge proponent of using what you have. So thank you, ladies, for suggesting those things. Yeah. So that was very helpful, and I appreciate it. So let's see. What's going on in this thing? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I started out really strong. Okay. I was journaling every day. It was great. Okay. Up until probably Easter, I was doing, the prompts, and this is actually from February and June from Lydia's. This isn't a flip through. I'll have a flip through probably in the next couple weeks, but this is from Lydia, February and June, hers. And then I don't know, this is from Lydia as well. I don't know. I don't think I did any of the Inspire to Create prompts. Sorry. This month, but I might try to jump on that next month. Starting today, this month, right? The first one, and what I'm talking about is Inspired to Create _2023, and those are prompts that AJ's Inspired Life and Missy Creates do on their channel. Okay, they've been so much fun. I think I don't know when they started. They might have started in February. So I did February's, and I did March perhaps, but I did not do this month. Yeah. So there's that, but I'll leave all the links below to all of those, because they were super fun to do. I just haven't really lately been in the mood for journaling. So, yeah, this has been just a weird month, but I did have fun doing those. And at any rate, some of the pages back in here, this is not, yeah. I don't know. I did journal this day, but that's probably where it ended, the 11th. See, I didn't journal here, but I journaled here, right? Didn't journal here or there, but I did there, right? This is when I first did those flowers. They look a little bit different than the ones that I have on the community tab or the permanent link, but this is the first time I did them, and I absolutely loved the way it looked next to all this color, right? No journaling there, some journaling, no journaling, no journaling, blood work, no journaling. I mean, that's just the way the month has gone. These are really good, BTW, okay? And then I journaled, here. So it's just been a really wackadoodle month. But here is where I use those flowers again, and I just love it against this bright yellow background. I just love it with a Bible verse, just so cool. And then Footprints in the Sand, that is a famous like poem. I guess you would call it famous. I don't know, memorable poem, but it has to do with Psalm 77 actually. So that was cool. Got a sweet happy mail from Deidre. I'll leave her link below. So that was, yeah, it was an Easter card. Very sweet. Yeah, so sometimes I've journaled and sometimes I haven't. I drew this mosquito on an offcut, again, of copy paper. This is a beautiful sunrise. Crappy picture, but whatever. I was out walking and the mosquitoes have been horrendous here because we have had so much rain and there's standing water, and oh my word, it's been terrible, terrible. I was getting eaten alive when I was out walking. But anyway, yeah, so this is, yeah, my daughter came up this night, spent the weekend with us. So Saturday I have a couple of things, so that goes in there. Maybe I'll draw a picture of something. I don't know. And then this goes in here. Funny because my husband just popped these in the oven for like a quick breakfast. And then he also made me peanut butter cookies because I love peanut butter cookies. And funny thing is that in preparation for my test tomorrow, which is actually today, while you're watching this, I can't have carbohydrates. Oh, but let me tell you, like, the funny thing is that it's amazing how many carbohydrates I eat in my diet. Anywho, so there is that. I have not worked in my glue book, and then I wanted to thank you guys so much for your, for your comments and everything about the Bible study video that I did. What I use for my Bible study, the different programs I'm using, the different Bibles I'm using, the different materials I'm using. Some of you had asked a question about it, and it's just as easy to make a video about it as, it's in fact easier to make a video of it instead of trying to write out in a comment answer. But one of y'all too asked me, Sweet Gail asked me, like, how do I use them? And what I'm talking about is the Bible recap and Notes and Hues by Knoy. And if you would like me to do a video on that, then I would be perfectly happy to share with you how I myself do my, like, the way that I do my Bible study, the way that I use those programs. Yeah, I'd be happy to share that with you. I use the programs as tools, as resources to dig a little bit deeper into, the Bible. So yeah, if you're interested, I'd be happy to make a video about that. That would be fabulous. And yeah, just let me know down below in the comments. It was just really nice seeing all of your comments about that. And some of you are using the program, and some of you have, wrote some other things about it. And yeah, it was great. It was great response, and I really appreciate it. So, and yeah, it's been such a blessing using the daily Bible study this year. So I would encourage you again to always check the links below. So if there's anybody that I had mentioned or any like idea that I get, whether it's from Instagram or from YouTube or whatever, I always put the links below. Okay. So as you're thinking of those questions you want to ask me, go ahead and check the links below. The answer to the question might already be there. And yeah, if ever you want to email me or get in touch with me, you can contact me via my email, which is listed below, and or my IG account, which is also listed below. Somebody asked me about Facebook. I have a Facebook account, but I don't generally use it. I pretty much use it like to look at the community stuff. But that's it. So I'm very rarely on Facebook anymore. I generally use YouTube and Instagram. So, yeah, feel free to contact me through one of those things. And yeah, I don't know what's coming up this week because I haven't pre filmed anything coming up this week. So could be more glue booking, could be magazine harvesting. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. But yeah, check, the easiest way to keep a check on the channel is to hit that subscribe button. So do that and the notification bell. And yeah, you'll get notified when a new video drops. And I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate that you take the time because I know how precious it is. So thank you for spending it with me. And have a great rest of your week. And have a wonderful day. And I'll talk to y'all real soon. Bye for now.